This is called Easter Twilights. And when I put this together, it was strange because I was asking the Lord, what should I talk on here and what would be a message? And I got this word twilight, and I thought, twilight? Twilight? Oh, twilight. Well, as I started researching it, it was amazing how really big this concept is. So as we're looking at this, what is the definition of twilight? And this is what intrigued me. It's diffused light coming from the sky during the early evening or morning, when the sun is below the horizon and its light is refracted by the Earth's atmosphere. It's dim or diffused illumination. So think about that while I'm giving this discussion. It's a period of or condition of repose, like temporary rest from activity, excitement or excursion, especially sleep or rest. So following growth, glory, or success. So it's a state of ambiguity or obscurity. It's denoting irregularity. And it's relating the end of a phase, like the twilight days of the Bush administration. So through the research of twilight, I discovered there's so much more going on than most of us realize. Because twilight in the Bible is considered to start the 3rd or the 6th hour, and this is late afternoon, after the sun is starting to set, or in the 3rd and the 6th hour when the sun is rising. So this one photographer, this was amazing. I figured out that there are not only twilight, but there are 3 twilights after twilight. I know, it's phenomenal. God is he's so creative. So this photographer said, I see the same thing with portrait photographers. I can't tell you how many times I've been out shooting a lifestyle or engagement during sunset and watched all the photographers get their shots in. Sure enough, as soon as the sun sets, they leave. And what he says is, they don't understand that once the sun has disappeared, a new window of opportunity begins. How metaphorical is that? That as soon as one thing is ending, a whole new window of opportunity is beginning. So twilight is this period in between day and night. And so this period is leading up to sunset or directly after sunset. And that's the most popular time for photographers. But what we see is that there's these photographic opportunities. Well, that's our life as well. There are photographic opportunities for us. It's not always happening in the day. That's not when everything good is happening, because many times we have pretty rough days. So the first one is civil twilight. It's kind of hard to see. It was a beautiful picture, when I looked at it on the computer. It's really amazing, the different colors. And it lasts about 30 minutes, and this is the time where there's warm golden tones or cool pink tones. And we go to the next one, nautical twilight. I'm giving you this lesson today, but this is very relevant. This one, the details will be harder to make out during this time, but there still is some remaining light on the horizon. And the third one, this is astronomical twilight. This one is night will be approaching quickly. So we see the beauty of twilight and how kind our Lord is to offer us twilight. Imagine if there was no twilight. How harsh we'd be. We'd be plunged right into darkness or slammed right into light. Could you imagine driving and all of a sudden, boom, it's pitch dark? Could you imagine, you know what it feels like when you're sleeping and someone comes in and blows the lights on and you're like, wow, right? So this twilight is a wonderful time in our life. It can be a spiritual time in our life. It can just be from day to day.